It is important to remember that game meat isn't free meat, and if you are lucky enough to get your hands on some that you haven't taken down yourself, you should be pretty grateful. Hey guys, it's Katie Kate on the Homestead. Today I want to talk about hunting and having venison as a source of fresh meat. Recently I was gifted this pack of venison. This is from last year. It's bottom of the freezer stuff. And the person who gifted it to me has filled his tag for this year and so has a replenished stock. So rather than let this spoil, which is a bit frowned upon when we've taken down an animal, he's passed it along to me. And I couldn't be more excited. Let's respect our hunters. Gaming meat is not free meat. There's a significant amount of investment that goes into the sport of hunting to come home with a deer. So Scott and I were talking about how much I enjoyed cooking with the small amount of venison that he had gifted me recently. And he also said, I don't mind giving you some because you appreciate what goes into it. We have talked at great length about the investment in the sport of hunting. So a person like Scott has to purchase a deer tag. They have the cost of their ammunition. There's the cost of setting up the hunting stands, including having cameras out, and he's paying a subscription so that he can get the images from the camera. He also spends hundreds of dollars on apples and corn to bait areas to draw them in. There's the fuel that he uses to drive to the locations, towing the quad so that they can drive in. He takes time off work to go out and hunt during hunting season. All these things can easily add up to a $1,000 investment trying to fill a tag. So I asked him what he meant, and he told me that there's a lot of people who will ask him for meat who don't appreciate what he has invested in getting it because their attitude is, well, you have all this meat, it's free meat. And it really doesn't give him any respect, again, for the investment, both of time and money that he has put in to filling this tag. Yes, he enjoys the sport, but at the same time, it's not free. I had spoken to him about securing my hunting license so that I could hunt with a crossbow and that maybe he could help me fill a tag. But I also discussed with him the processing of it and that isn't free. So there's that investment as well. Whether he is processing his own animal because he's a seasoned hunter and he has a private butcher shop that, is permitted because he's just processing his own animals. A person like me would ultimately have to hire someone, a licensed butcher, to process that animal. It is important to remember that game meat isn't free meat. And if you are lucky enough to get your hands on some that you haven't taken down yourself, you should be pretty grateful. Hunters don't sell their meat. It's illegal to do so. So having said that, it's also really frowned upon to let any venison spoil from an animal that you have hunted. So it is permitted to gift meat, especially if it's sitting at the bottom of your freezer and it's from last year and you just filled your tags, and at the end of the day it's probably going to spoil. So I'm really grateful to have my hands on even a little bit more of this delicious food, and I'm really excited to cook up a huge pot of spaghetti and chili and also curry over the holidays with this amazing, delicious, nutritious, free-range, nature-fed, best gosh darn meat I and my family could ever eat. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'm just doing my editing and I forgot to shoot my goodbyes. So until next time, happy, healthy living. I hope you are all doing well, staying safe, staying kind. I'm Katie Kate on the Homestead, and I'll see you later.